Watch this. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This week I've been behind the wheel of my favorite hot hatch, the Honda Civic Type R. And if you want to see that full clip of this front-wheel drive production vehicle beating the Nürburgring record, I'll link it down in the description below. Now that aside, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because now it's time to get into why you're going to purchase the Honda Civic Type R over any of its competitors. So first, the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And when Honda introduced this latest Civic Type R model in 2023, they went all out by increasing performance, aerodynamics, and technology. A class leader in ride, handling, and steering dynamics, this 4-passenger hot hatch includes a ventilated hood, adaptive damping system, a limited slip differential, and an active exhaust valve with new lightweight 19-inch matte black alloy wheels wrapped with wider bespoke Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. And here's a fast fact for you. Honda pulled inspiration from their F1 DNA by including a rev indicator located above the gauge cluster. And if you're obsessed with performance data like I am, we'll take advantage of your standard data logger when you go on track. Now pricing. MSRP pricing in Canada for this hot hatch 4-passenger vehicle begins at $50,050. And MSRP pricing in the US begins at $45,895 before tax and admin fees. So basically that breaks down to roughly just over $12,000 per seat in Canada, or just under $11,500 per seat in the US. And regardless of pricing, I would 100% purchase this Honda Civic Type R over the Golf R any day of the week. Honda increased the Type R's performance back in 2023. So in 2025, the same 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with a 6-speed manual transmission remains, but with improved rev match for downshifting. This performance hot hatch is producing 315 horsepower with 310 pound-feet of torque. And this is how it looks off the line when in R mode. R mode activated. Now, let's go. Amazing! Fuel economy in your Honda Civic Type R, well, it sucks. And seriously, who cares, because this vehicle is way too much fun. But if you do want to achieve a better fuel economy, well then do not use R mode, use comfort mode. Short shift, and when you're cruising on the highway, use a 6th gear, and then you should be able to average 9.7 liters per 100 kilometers or 24 miles per gallon. And oh yeah, Honda recommends premium fuel. When Honda increased the overall dimensions of the Honda Civic Type R back in 2023, owners gained plenty of cargo space. That said, with the seats up, you received 696 liters or 25 cubic feet of space. With the seats lowered in their 60-40 split configuration, you receive 1,204 liters or 42.5 cubic feet of space. Other features include a cargo cover and a tire repair kit under the trunk floor. So I like the fact that the Honda Civic Type R is only a 4-passenger vehicle, because that means less passengers and less weight, which means I or you can drive faster. But jokes aside, I'm not surprised that you have some features missing back here, like storage space is limited, there's no climate panel, there's not any vents, all the connectivity is found up front. Then there's no armrest, but you do have 2 cup holders down here. But overall, across the segment, the Honda Civic Type R offers the most leg space and head space. Typically, I would complain if a vehicle I'm purchasing is in between $45,000 and $50,000 and does not include a sunroof, power operated front seats, and a heated steering wheel. But this is a Honda Civic Type R, and you're going to purchase this vehicle because of the driving characteristics, and I'll get to that in a second. But here are a few interior highlights. If you have a wider girth, or if you're just curvaceous like me, well, you're gonna love these suede seats because they're snug and they hold you in. The steering wheel is sporty and has a nice width and grip to it. The steering wheel also includes voice commands, as shortcut buttons for your Bose audio sound system, and your adaptive cruise control settings, which essentially is a part of your driver assisted technology or your Honda sensing technology package. The driver cluster is 10.2 inches, it's wide and it's customizable, and that R mode looks amazing. Your Honda infotainment system is really easy. It's about as easy as it comes. It's touch operated, has some buttons, and includes Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, navigation, and a Wi-Fi connection. Your go-to icon will be vehicle setting, because you can activate or deactivate your driver assisted technology preferences like forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, just to name a few. Additional connectivity includes a standard mobile charge pad, 2 USB ports, and one 12-volt port. When it comes to my full driving impressions of the Honda Civic Type R, then visit AutomotiveWoman.com and read my article. But simply put, here's the Coles notes. This vehicle is amazing. Obviously, if you use R mode, it's gonna tighten everything up, and steering response is going to be responsive. And what's interesting is the faster you actually go, you almost feel like you're rally racing. It becomes lighter, but it's still responsive. It's super cool. But guys, I manage a track day. It's called 6 gear. It's at Mosport. I do not recommend doing any crazy driving on the road. It's not worth it. But take it to the racetrack, because then you'll definitely understand what I'm talking about. Now, it's not all perfect. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I'm not a fan of an infotainment system that sticks out of the dash, because the Honda Civic Type R automatically sits lower, the seat overall. So for me, a short person, my view is definitely obstructed. For a taller individual, you're gonna be fine. But the rest of the visibility everywhere, even by that seat pillar, is really good, because it is a small vehicle. The other thing that I would change 100% if I purchase this vehicle is the clutch. The clutch is way too light for my preference. I like a clutch that is way more responsive, a little bit heavier, and you can really feel that engagement. But like I mentioned previously, Honda updated their rev match system. So if you're not comfortable with heel toe downshifting, take advantage. Obviously with the rev match, you have to turn the feature on inside your infotainment system, and it's really good. But besides that, other things you should be aware of is the fact that this vehicle's noise cabin quality sucks. Who cares? It's amazing. And if you go on a longer road trip and you want to achieve that better fuel economy, really just use 6 gear and it's fine. I ended up averaging about 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers, which is actually pretty decent. But guys, do me a favor, look down in the description below. I try to make your purchasing experience just a little bit easier for you. And while you're down there, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.